Well, a very good morning, everybody, for Thursday, the 8th of April. So yesterday, a bit of an issue with forecasting. I think most of the soaring models work off the American GFS system. I might be wrong there, but I think a lot of the data comes from there, and it appears we may have had a bad batch of data, which unfortunately did not pick up the large amount of stratocumulus which spilled in from Wales and across the south and west. I know certainly up in the East Midlands, East Anglia, and up to the northeast, it was actually really good. So apologies for that. One of those things where we take that away and have a think about why that happened. But yeah, I reckon a bad batch of data because most of the models got that wrong. So yes, but thankfully we're early in the season and today is another day. So synoptic picture now, we picked up an Atlantic flow and we're actually just coming into a warm sector, though actually you look at it and it doesn't look that much different to yesterday, given all the moisture. So warm front just cleared to the northeast of East Anglia before cold front comes in for later tomorrow. Where we are, not particularly too much in the way of strong winds. We've now come round to westerly, so we finally dropped those northerlies after about 5 days. And as we go into tomorrow, cold front clears before the high pressure starts building for next week, which will be really, really helpful for the return of instructing. As I was saying, those light winds are showing up on the 214, and they're generally showing up somewhere between southwesterly to a bit more west in it, and probably about 15 knots at flying heights. On the ground, probably more like 10. Freezing level, as that warm sector's come through, the freezing level has gone up a little bit to a dizzy height of 3,000 to 4,000 feet. So still not particularly warm for this time of year, but better than it has been over the last few days. Visibility probably a little bit less though now we've gone through the warm sector. This is the public forecast for today. Showing southwesterly winds and sunny intervals before getting a little bit cloudier this afternoon. The satellite picture is currently showing sort of scattered to broken cloud at medium levels over our area. Bit of wave interference over Wales and into the Cheshire Gap up towards sort of East Midlands. Potentially a bit brighter around lunchtime. We might get this gap coming through. So yeah, certainly not a write-off day at all. Top temperature, wow, look at that, double figures, 10 degrees maybe. Dew points, well, as you'd expect from a warm sector. Yeah, sort of low single figures, sort of 3s and 4s. Currently at Lasham, this is the picture outside, no grid today. And we can just sort of see medium level cloud, probably at sort of about 4,000 or 5,000 feet. And the data currently from the weather station is showing 5 degrees, a dew point of minus 1.6. And good news is that temperature and dew point are already splitting, which is nice. So we're not going to see any deterioration in the cloud base anytime soon. And nothing else really relevant in the data. Currently at Farnborough, we have 7 knots from the southwest, scatter clouds 3,500 feet, and they're looking at scattered at 4,000 feet with potential of showers this afternoon. I think those showers are hopefully fairly hit and miss. I haven't seen too much to suggest that there's going to be lots of showers today, but if the cloud thickens up, we might see the odd spot of drizzle. Looking at top meteo, well, considering how rubbish yesterday was, this is what they should have shown. But probably the potential of local soaring. I'd like to be wrong, and let's say today is much better than that. But sort of midday, broken thermals under the cloud layers up to perhaps sort of 2,500 feet above airfield level. Better out towards Oxfordshire, Cambridgeshire, but more chance of a shower into Wales. And this is showing showers potentially here, sort of mid-afternoon. The site forecast, that's going to really show any different. Yeah, weak thermals, saying 3,000 feet. That's for tomorrow, that's no use. Yeah, weak thermals up to 2,500 feet, maybe 1 to 2 knots. At least the wind's pointing in the right direction. Top meteo has been sort of lacking on that recently. It it sort of lags behind. So yeah, some local soaring may be a very short task, but yeah, nice day anyway to get airborne. Okay, NOTAMs, Fairford active all day. 25, I believe, is Little Rissington. Yes, we see this quite a lot during the year. They have a cone, which surface to 3,000 feet is 3 nautical miles, 3,000 to 6,000 feet is 6 nautical miles, and 6,000 to 8,000 is 8 nautical miles. So really only the first two are really relevant to us. But yes, Bry's radar will have the information on that. But yes, they are parachuting today between 9 and 3. What else is on our list today? The danger areas at Boscombe are active, but not always having a crossing service. Solent active as usual for today between 11:30 and 6:15. There's nothing else of relevance. I think we are, yeah. Had said that Fairford was active earlier, so I'm not sure where that's gone, but I was at least notified. Let's just have a look at NOTAM info, just double check. It may have been that the NOTAM has been cancelled. Yeah, it doesn't, hasn't said. So I had heard notification that Fairford would be active today. If you are in the area, probably give Bryce a call just to double check. I'd rather we do that. Okay, today we are going to be runway 27. I've just had Michael on the phone at 2XL. We've got a jet movement, sudden one at 10:30, oil spill in from Doncaster, similar to what we had on Tuesday. Be aware that we might have a departure later. He hasn't confirmed that to me, but normally when an oil spill comes in, one then goes out. So keep an eye out for that. 27 Aeroto launch points. Maps or charts, as they're called, are still available in the clubhouse, hands face to face. If we can remember, we are not allowed to sit inside the restaurant or the bar. I had to remind a few of you yesterday on that. It's not us being pedantic, we're just making sure that we comply with the relevant guidance that we've been given. But not long, the Golden Glider, not the Golden Glider, the flight deck has released its menu for the 12th onwards. So if you're at all interested, go to their Facebook page and have a look. It's going to be really, really yummy. Other than that, if I don't see you today, I'm back in on Sunday, getting ready for the big return of instructing. See you then.